It's the Coaches Show on Monday, the 22nd of October, 2023. I'm here with the head coach of the North Isle Bulls, Nick Bruneteau. And, Coach, congratulations on getting a win on Saturday night against Aberdeen. So, first off, how does it feel snapping the losing streak and getting a victory?
Oh, I think it's obviously important for the morale of the group. But now, hopefully, moving forward, we can string a few more together.
Mm-hmm. And I'll start off with, Justin Mexico got a goal and 2 assists, had points on all 3 of the goals Saturday night, and looked like he really came alive after being a bit cold for an offensive stretch there. So what did he do? What was he doing differently getting into the play and getting into the more the offensive rhythm of the game?
Yeah, I thought that whole line had a good weekend. Richardson, Leduc, and Mexico. And specifically off the rush, they do a good job of creating. And the good thing about Justin is he's such a smart player. He can play in all settings, all scenarios. You saw that today. Or last night, he had that calming presence with the puck. And whether it's 2-on-1s, 1-on-1s, he's going to be able to create offense. And we're happy he put the puck in the net and kind of jumpstart us there.
Connor Graham had a very good night on Saturday night, had a pretty good control of it. Looked like he might get the shutout until Aberdeen woke up a little bit later on in the game. And you've been able to coach him. He was with you guys for the Mason City Toros last year. What's been his jump from being a competitive and very good NA3 goaltender to a good NAHL goaltender this season?
Yeah, I think there's more traffic scenarios for the goaltender, and for him, he's done an excellent job. We have a ton of confidence in his game. He moves so well. He's very quick. He tracks the puck very well. You saw that all Saturday night. He made everything look comfortable, easy. And for our defensemen, that's what they want behind him. So we expect more things from him moving on, but I thought it was a really good performance by him.
And you brought in recently a couple of new players, 2 defensemen in particular. Isaac DeVoe, who was here last year but didn't start the year here, was in the BCHL to start things off. And JT Vini, who comes from Omaha in the USHL, a union commit, big defenseman as well. And what have you seen out of those 2 guys that has added to the back end of the defensive core?
Yeah, they're both improvements. Isaac is a kid who we're familiar with. He's an offensive player. He's somebody that should aid our production. Something we've been struggling a lot these last 10 games is creating offense. So bringing a guy like him who looks to join the rush, he looks to add a 3rd or 4th player on the attack, I think is something that we needed. So we're excited to see what he can kind of do moving forward. And then JT Vini is a big defenseman who he has the potential to play in the National Hockey League. He's a big kid. He can skate very well for 6'7". He can handle the puck. So he's a guy that is a complete player. We just have to develop some of those tactical positions and refine the instincts. Not to take away the instincts, but to add to what he sees and reads eyes. And I really do think the sky's the limit for him.
I asked this to Max Leduc in the post game after he scored his first goal over the weekend, first goal as a Bull. I asked him this: how do you carry the momentum from the Saturday win into the next week? How do you keep the good stuff that you did from the back end of the weekend going into a matchup with St. Cloud, which you can say about every opponent in the Central Division that, oh yeah, tough opponent. So St. Cloud, another tough opponent upcoming.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the confidence is something that we want the guys to utilize moving into Friday's game. Confidence is a very important part of their performance and their production. And then with that, we've taken steps of improving different areas of our game, and now the mindset is constantly adding improvements. But we can't sacrifice and forget about the improvements we've already made. So that's the issue. That's the focus going into this week. There's several areas we've identified we need to work on. So hopefully we'll be ready to go Friday.
Be a home and home against the St. Cloud Norsemen. Friday night here at the Mason City Arena, Saturday night up in St. Cloud. Coach Bruneteau, thanks so much, man.
Thank you.